Hello students, I welcome you all to today's session. Let us discuss about the medicinal properties of tree bark. As we all know, medicinal plants are boon to mankind. Different plant parts contain a number of active ingredients that help us to get rid of so many human ailments. In this regard, our topic of discussion today is tree bark. What is a tree bark? It is a protective outer layer of a tree trunk that is formed by layers of living cells above the wood. And active ingredients are mostly concentrated in the tree bark. How can we define a bark? It is a portion of the trunk, stem, branches, or roots of woody plants exterior to the cambium. It includes all the tissues outside the cambium. So let us see some medicinally important trees and the medicinal properties exhibited by tree bark. The first one in this category is Terminalia arjuna. This tree belongs to the order Myrtales, family Combretaceae. And in Tamil, it is popularly called as Marudamaram. And the bark is astringent in nature. What is astringent? Astringent is a property that is attributed by slightly acidic or bitter in taste, which causes contraction of cells and tissues. Okay, astringent is an agent which causes contraction of cells and tissues. And it also acts as a febrifuge. What is febrifuge? The drug which is used to treat fever or a drug which reduces the body temperature is called as febrifuge. And the main important property of this tree bark, that is the bark of Terminalia arjuna, it is cardiostimulant in nature and it acts as an excellent remedy for heart diseases. And the decoction prepared from this tree bark, it should be taken along with milk in empty stomach every morning to get better results. And this decoction is also used as a cleansing agent. So it is also used in ulcer treatment. Second one is Cinnamomum zeylanicum. This belongs to the order Laurels and family Lauraceae. In Tamil, it is called as Lavangam or Lavangapattai. And this is native to Sri Lanka but grown all over the world. In India, it is mainly grown in Nilgiris, Malabar region and Assam. And this bark is also having astringent and carminative properties. It is used to treat diarrhea, nausea, gastric irritation, flatulence, toothache, muscular spasm, and paralysis of tongue. It is used in the form of either powder, infusion, or decoction. And if you have a severe headache, you can apply the paste of this bark in your forehead in order to get rid of that severe headache. And an oil is obtained from this bark which is astringent in nature. It is also having antiseptic and carminative properties. The active ingredients present in this tree bark are volatile oils. The volatile oil contains cinnamaldehyde and eugenol. Also tannins, mucilage, traces of alkaloids, calcium oxalate and starch are present in this bark. And the uses, it is used as a warming stimulant in cold conditions. It acts as an antispasmodic agent in gastrointestinal disorders, and it is used as a carminative in flatulence and also used to treat distension and in mild digestive problems like nausea, vomiting and diarrhea. And cinnamaldehyde, which is present in this tree bark, it is used as a sedative and analgesic. This bark is also used as a flavoring agent and it is also having aromatic, antiseptic and astringent properties. Third one is Cinchona calicea. It belongs to the order Gentianales and family Rubiaceae. And this bark mainly contains alkaloids, particularly quinoline alkaloids. More than 30 alkaloids are present in this bark. The four most important alkaloids are listed out here. What are they? Quinine, cinchonidin, cinchonin and quinidine. Okay, not only alkaloids, this bark is also rich in tannins, particularly cinchotannic acid and phlobatannin, and also glycoside, quinovin is present. Apart from that, calcium oxalate, starch. These are the chief ingredients of this bark, and the root bark is the richest in alkaloidal contents when compared to stem bark and branch bark. Quinine, which is obtained from this bark, it is used as anti-malarial agent and particularly it is suitable for treating Plasmodium falciparum infection. And this quinine also stimulates hair growth. Quinidine is used for the prophylaxis from cardiac arrhythmias and for treatment of arterial fibrillation. Cinchonine and cinchonidin are used as anti-rheumatic agents. A decoction and acid infusion, which are prepared from this bark, they are sometimes used as astringent gargles due to the presence of excessive tannin content, and it is having bitter, tonic, and stomachic properties. And it is also used in the treatment of gastroenteritis, gallbladder problems, and flatulence. Saraga indica. It belongs to the order Fabaceae and family Fabaceae. In Tamil, it is popularly known as Asogamaram. The bark is astringent in nature, and the decoction prepared from this bark is used in uterine problems, and also it is an effective medicine for piles and dysentery. Next one is Berberis aristata. This tree belongs to the order Ranunculales, family Berberidaceae. In Tamil, it is popularly called as Maramanjal. It is used in the treatment of ophthalmias, eye-related problems. It is having astringent and diaphoretic properties. What is diaphoretic? This is having the property to induce sweating. And this plant, that is this tree bark, it is as valuable as quinine to treat malaria. And the decoction is used as purgative in children. And it is used as a blood purifier. It is having tonic and febrifuge properties. It contains a bitter alkaloid that is called as berberin. The next category is Barringtonia acutangula. This belongs to the order Ericales and family Lecythidaceae. In Tamil, it is called as Kadamba Maram, and this bark is also astringent in nature. Mostly, the astringent nature is due to the presence of excessive tannin content, and it is used to treat diarrhea, and it is also used as a febrifuge to treat malaria. The next one is Bahinia variegata. It belongs to the order Fabaceae and family Fabaceae. In Tamil, it is called as Sivappu Mandarai. It is found throughout India, and this bark is used as a tonic and blood purifier, and it is also used as an anthelmintic agent. What do you mean by anthelmintic? To treat intestinal worms, that is in worm infestation. Okay, and it is also astringent in nature. The decoction of this bark is given in ulcer, syphilis, scrofula. What is scrofula? TB of neck. So, scrofula is a condition in which TB causing bacteria, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, that produces symptoms outside the lungs in the form of inflamed and irritated lymph nodes. That is called as scrofula. And it is also used to treat leprosy and other skin diseases. And it's also used in diarrhea and other liver related complaints. Thank you for watching.